Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. Today we have Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse and His Spaceship by Jane Werner. It's a little golden book, copyright 1952, 2016, Disney Enterprises. Now, before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to that channel. Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this, said Mickey Mouse as he read from the evening paper. Big contest, $50,000 prize for the first round trip to the moon. Oh, Mickey, cried Minnie, think how dangerous it would be. Think how wonderful it would be, cried Mickey. I hope Donald Duck and I could get our spaceship finished in time. Mickey and Donald sped up to work on their spaceship. They were building it in an old factory at the edge of town. Be sure not to mention this to anyone, Donald, Mickey said in a serious tone. There will be plenty of people trying to get that prize. Donald promised, but he ran into Goofy the very next day. Oh, man, that can't be good. Coming to my birthday party next week, asked Goofy? I don't know, said Donald smugly. I might be on my way to the moon then. Donald didn't notice the tough-looking fellow. Nearby, Peg-Leg Pete had heard everything. He slyly followed Donald to the factory and saw the spaceship that Donald and Mickey were working on. Oh, no. Mickey and Donald worked day and night, checking their instruments and launching gear and finally laying in supplies. At last, everything was in order. Tomorrow's the big day, said Mickey. We'll need a good night's sleep. So they locked the doors and went home. As soon as they were out of sight, Peg-Leg Pete went to work. In a moment, he had broken the lock and opened the doors. After another few moments, he was pushing the precious spaceship out into the night where a big truck waited. Oh, not good, not good. In the morning, when Mickey and Daisy Duck drove the boys out to the secret takeoff, spaceship was gone. Mickey and Donald were angry. Look at these prints, shouted Donald. One shoe print and one hole. It's Peg-Leg Pete. He'd better not take off, said Mickey. He doesn't know our secret invention for reversing the rockets to get back. And our spacesuits will be too small for him when he gets to the moon. It would serve him right, said Donald. Now we've got to stop him and save our ship, said Mickey firmly. No, not now, no. So away they sped in the car, following the path of the truck, up the twisting mountain road. When they came to a stop in the hidden flying field, the spaceship was standing poised for flight. Peg-Leg Pete was nowhere to be seen. Let's get in and start up, cried Donald. He said. He and Mickey quickly climbed aboard. Get out of here before Peg-Leg comes back, Donald shouted to Daisy and Minnie as they bolted the doors behind them. Minnie and Daisy drove to a nearby field. There they watched as the spaceship roared into the skies, spitting dust in a swirling cloud. Still no sign of Peg-Leg, Minnie said. You don't suppose, cried Daisy, that he could be aboard the ship? That's just where he was. After Mickey and Donald had bolted the doors, Mickey sat down and the controls twirled a dial to take off. Then Donald pulled back on the rocket release. With an air-splitting roar, the spaceship lurched forward, and they saw Earth dropping away. What the? Cried a loud voice. Then a face peered out of the baggage compartment. It was Peg-Leg Pete waving a space gun. What are you trying to do? He roared. Turn this thing around. I've just discovered there's no spacesuit big enough for me on board. We cannot reverse the rockets until we get to the moon, explained Mickey Mouse. Then before Peg-Leg Pete could do any harm, Donald whacked him over the head. His heavy body sank to the floor. What'll we do with him now? Donald asked. Just tie him up, said Mickey, and pack him in with those supplies. Keep him from freezing on the moon. We'll have to give him oxygen when we land. When the cold, rocky landscape of the moon loomed up ahead, the two explorers were ready in their spacesuits. With a thump and a bump, the spaceship clanked to a stop. We made it! cried Mickey, shaking Donald's hand. "Now all we have to do is get back on Earth, back to Earth again." Mickey and Donald knew that Peg-Leg Pete might freeze in the moon's extreme cold. There wasn't a moment to lose. With a sure touch, they twisted the screws and tightened the bolts and rocket reversed and hurried back to the ship. "Wait," cried Donald at the last minute. With the swing of a screwdriver, he cracked off a chunk of moon rock and tossed it into the spaceship before scrambling back to himself. "The oxygen is getting low," Mickey cried. "It's kept Pete going, but we'll have to get back to Earth super fast or he will be done for." With a roar, the rocket started them off. The moon glittered coldly behind them. Mickey bent over the directional finders, his face stern. One slip might mean the end of them all. The spaceship's motion changed. Gravity was taking hold, and through the windows, they saw Earth rushing up at them again. They were safe. The home field was coming into view. What a reception awaited them. When they unbolted the trusty ship's doors, what a cry went up as the heroes appeared, supporting Peg-Leg Pete's wobbly form. "How'd it feel to be on the moon?" the TV announcer asked. "Fine," said Mickey, grinning broadly, "but it's better to be back home." All righty, and that was A Little Golden Book, Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse and His Spaceship, copyright 1952 and 2016. Hope you enjoyed that quick little reading. Now don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And remember, as Papa and Mickey and Donald and Peg-Leg always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.